When it comes to your vehicle, nothing is more important than having safe tires to keep you on the road. Come to our local Who's Your Best One in Huntingburg. We have what you're looking for, and we have the best service you're looking for to get those wheels on your ride. Bridgestone or Firestone tires for the best price in the tri-state area. You don't believe me? Come in and see for yourself at Who's Your Best One in Huntingburg. Call us at 812-683-2333. From semis, personal vehicles to fleet vehicles, we'll help you find the perfect tire for your needs.
Play ball!
And on to the month of June we go here on the Montgomery Minute. Of course, we'll have Colson Montgomery join us in just a minute or so. Colson currently in Charlotte, member of the AAA Knights. And the shortstop is having himself, really the past couple of 7 days, pretty good outing. He's got the on-base streak up to 4 games at this point. 7 hits out of his last 18 plate appearances, tacked on 5 RBIs and a couple of runs scored. He told us a couple of weeks ago he felt like he was hitting his stride. We'll check the progress and see how he's feeling heading into a new week. And on tap for this week, we've already seen a cancellation. It's that time of year where you see weather coming throughout the area. We know we've seen it here at the high school level on to Summer League, and of course, they're dealing with it in the pros as well. It's going to be the Jumbo Shrimp of Jacksonville that's coming to Charlotte this week. Back-to-back home series for Colson, which he hasn't seen too much at this level. Obviously, got to be a nice thing for him. We'll talk to him about that, cover more topics as well. We'll have more on the other side. Do want to thank our local sponsorships for making this interview series possible. And we've got a new one joining the party this time around. Holland Dentistry joining, branded by Woods of Freedom Bank. Who's Your Best One? Collie Insurance. We've also got Kirstein's Homes and Designs, Evil Hair TV, and TNT Roofing. The list of sponsors, tremendous local partnerships that make this program possible in Du Bois County. Holland, the home of Colson Montgomery. We're right back after this, sitting down with the man himself, back in 60 seconds, right here on the Montgomery Minute on WITZ.
Kirstein's Homes and Designs is your trusted new home builders in Jasper with over 60 years of experience. They take pride in being your local partner for crafting exceptional living spaces. Discover the excellence of new homes, quality construction that stands the test of time, move-in ready homes, affordable without compromise, custom home designs tailored to you, and lasting connections with a Kirstein's Homes and Design. They'll build your custom home on your own land or in any of their subdivisions. Call 812-482-5072. Are you looking for the right dental office for you and your family? One of the first things people notice about you is your smile, and Holland Dentistry wants to give everyone in your family the healthiest, best-looking smile possible. Holland Dentistry offers a variety of options to help you look and feel your best. Their services include teeth cleaning, whitening, porcelain crowns, extractions, and much more. Get the smile you've always wanted. Explore all of their dental service options today at hollandsmile.com or call or text 812-200-5333. That's Holland Dentistry in Holland.
And we're back with another edition of the Montgomery Minute here on WITZ, WITZAMFM.com, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. No excuses not to pay attention to this series. Of course, we've got a good one. Colson Montgomery with the AAA Charlotte Knights shortstop on his way to the Chicago White Sox at some point. That's gotta sound so good to hear, Colson, at this point, given all you've given to this game the past 3 years especially, but the past 7, the past 10, 15 of your life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, it's really exciting too, and there's a lot of opportunity with our organization, which that's really good, and you always want opportunity, So, I mean, I'm excited for whatever it's in store, and kind of everybody knows me. I kind of just take it day by day, trying not to put too much pressure on myself, but I mean, I'm excited for whatever's in store in the future.
Well, and it's trending upwards. And I know a couple times ago when we talked, and we've got the benefit of kind of taking it in 2-week increments. So a pretty good sample size where it looks like, the batting average comes up from, I think the first series might have been like a 176, but then the 217, and you're kind of in the 230s. This month, already 3 hits, couple RBIs. I'm not going to say what it is, but you've logged a few games in a row where you've reached base using the bat. Straight up, opposite field, it seems like you're getting more comfortable. And I know you felt like you were on the precipice maybe of that, but it seems like it's paying off now.
Yeah, totally. And it's just kind of this game. There's a lot of peaks and valleys in this game, so you're kind of trying to just stay as consistent as you can. And um, I really didn't get too low if I had a bad game, and I didn't really get too high if I had a good game, because you always know that you got to play the next day at 6 or 7 o'clock, and the guys are really good here. So you kind of just have to stick with your routine. You got to stick with your approach at the plate, and I've been doing that lately, and I've been finding a lot of success with it. And like the biggest thing is not getting too high and not getting too low, because we play so many games in this and during this season. And I mean, you get so many at bats also that why would you want to dwell on one game or one at bat and things like that? And so much can change, too. So if you're not feeling good one day, you make one good swing and you might get out, but you're like, oh, I felt good on that. And then that might be a stepping stone into the right direction.
It seems to me like it might be the best of both worlds, because especially with high school baseball, sometimes you come out, it is not your day. Maybe a team gets 10-run ruled. You got a game the next day and you think, okay, right back on the diamond, let's go correct things. And if you're winning,
Yeah.
things are going well, you want to play the next one, keep it rolling. I would imagine it's the
Exactly.
same in the minors for you.
Yeah, 100%. And you learn to in high school and things like that, winning it's everything in a lot. And I mean, in minor league professional baseball, you play so many games too that you can't really get down if you lose, because you play so many games. But you still got to keep that winning competitiveness in you, because if you don't, and then you get to the big leagues and you don't have that, then you don't know how to win. And in the big leagues, that's all you need to do. That's all you want to do, is you want to win. Because if you don't win, then you can see some teams right now having little struggles of years, and when you don't win, it's usually not as fun as winning. So you just kind of have to keep that competitiveness and that winning creature inside of you that every professional athlete has, so you just gotta somehow bring that out of you every single night.
So normally when we see, because we get updates, Twitter, X, whatever they're calling it, and it usually comes along with, Colson rips a single to the outfield, and then they immediately post exit velocity. Is that something you're paying attention to much? Not the tweets, but exit velocity, some of the numbers surrounding baseball, or is that just something that happens?
I would say it just happens, and I don't really look at it, but I mean, my goal is just trying to hit the ball first. Is just trying to hit the ball, because you don't really want to try too much. And what I've learned is when I always say I'm just trying to touch the ball, and when I just try and touch the ball is usually when I have those high exit velocities, because that's when your effort level is down. And you can ask a lot of professional athletes, is when they have low effort, they feel like they have low effort, is when they're actually doing the best, because you're not thinking as much, you're not trying to do as much, you're not trying to muscle things up. And I've had times where I've tried swinging hard and it hasn't worked, and then there's times where I don't try to swing as hard, and I kind of just stick with an approach and trying to hit the ball up the middle or hit it opposite field, and then I just crush the ball, So I've seen that I've had a lot of really hard exit velocities, but I think that just kind of comes with me being able to barrel the ball up, and also with my frame being a bigger guy, I'm able to hit the ball harder than some dudes. So
Just kind of comes naturally. Now, after the break,
yeah.
we'll take a look at the week ahead. You've got the jumbo shrimp, which has got to be fun on
Hmm.
the other side.
Yeah.
A team is a team, but seeing that on the jersey's got to be fun. We'll come back after
Yeah.
this with that on the Montgomery Minute. Right back with you, Colson.
Celebrate the spirit of freedom with Freedom Bank's 25th anniversary celebration. For a quarter of a century, you've trusted Freedom Bank to provide you with products, services, and solutions designed to meet your banking needs. Whether it be securing your dream home, financing a small business, or funding that special project, Freedom Bank is here for you. Experience the personalized touch of locally owned, 100% community-centric service. That's Freedom. Conveniently located in Jasper, Dale, Huntingburg, Rockport, and online at that'sfreedom.bank. Member FDIC, an equal housing lender.
At Branded by WITZ, we build brands. From logo design to full brand development, print, promotional products, mailings, and website design, we use our creativity to help fuel a lasting impact. Contact Branded by WITZ at 800-796-1523 or stop by our offices on 4th Street in Huntingburg or Main Street in Holland. For more information, check out brandedbywitz.com.
Every family deserves a roof over their head. It's essential to stay dry, warm, and well-rested. TNT Roofing in Holland is committed to providing that for their clients. TNT Roofing has been in business since 1996 and will take care of new, tear-offs, repairs, or shingle roofs. TNT Roofing treats every roofing project as if it were their own home, and your trust is important to them. Put your roofing needs in the hands of TNT Roofing and give them a call today at 812-536-3057 or visit them at 9750 South State Road 161 in Holland.
And we're back again on the Montgomery Minute, joined by shortstop for the Charlotte Knights, Colson Montgomery, on his day one day to the Chicago White Sox. Now, Colson, part of the fun with minor league baseball is kind of the craziness of it. And I'm going to put you on the spot here. I'm not going to let you pick the Knights, Barons, even the Southridge Raiders back in the day. But you're seeing teams called the Jumbo Shrimp, the Stripers, you got Flying Squirrels. Outside of the teams that you've been playing for, who's got some of the best team name, location, jersey combinations that you've seen? Do you have a favorite?
Yeah, I mean, you see some crazy ones, and I'm trying to think. I know there's one that we haven't played, and I don't think we will play, but I think it's the Hartford Yard Goats. I mean, I think that's kind of funny, and considering in Huntingburg there's a little restaurant called Yard Goat, so I think that's pretty cool. A little shout out to Yard Goat right there. But I mean, I would say that's kind of one of them. Trying to think who else. There's been some. They're called the Wood Ducks. I mean, there's some crazy ones, but I would say probably the Yard Goats is probably the funniest one.
Yeah, Ducks, hard to miss with minor league baseball and Ducks. Akron Rubber Ducks, I think, also there. So let's take a look kind of at your month here in June. You've got back-to-back home series, which you've not had too much time in one place here. I mean, notwithstanding the past couple of years, but just kind of short term here. What does it mean to you to have that consistent time at home in Charlotte and just make the routine drives to the ballpark back and forth?
Yeah, I mean, it's good. It helps you physically too, because our field and our facilities here, we have one of the best, I feel like, in minor league baseball. So that kind of helps with being able to recover and things like that and get some treatment. But I would say it kind of helps the mental side of it, because you get come back and you kind of get to sleep in your own bed, you're not sleeping in hotel rooms, and you can kind of get your groceries, get the things that you need to have throughout the week and everything. But I think it kind of just keeps you relaxed too, because usually if you look at people's stats, I would say is they probably play the best when they're at home. So, and we also have probably one of the best fan bases too, and the best stadiums. So, I mean, being able to play their back-to-back homestands, I feel like that's a huge advantage for us.
So you're going to have them then on the road to Durham. You got the Stripers once again, kind of settling into a rhythm. Probably, I know last time we talked, there's more familiarity, not only with the guys that you saw maybe in single, high A, or even double A ball, but just some of the tendencies you see from these guys game in, month out.
Yeah, once you start playing at this is my first year too of being able to play at a consistent level too. So, I mean, I guess that's kind of cool. Is my past years, I was always jumping around, so I was always seeing new guys, meeting new guys. But being able to stay at a consistent level, you can kind of definitely see guys' tendencies, usually where they hit the ball and things like that. It's kind of like you do your own little scouting report on them, just because you see them for a 6-game series. So sooner or later, you're going to understand kind of what they do with their swing and things like that. I think it's just kind of watching the game and just letting the game tell you what to do. Pretty much is we always get told the game's the best teacher. So you can kind of just watch the game, see how guys' tendencies are, where they like to hit the ball, where they don't like to hit the ball, where to play certain guys, and definitely as a hitter, you face pitchers too. So you face pitchers a couple times. You can kind of think of how they're going to pitch me and things like that, and what they might throw. So I would say that's pretty much it.
Well, we look forward to seeing what you do this week, hopefully continuing that upward trend. And of course, we'll talk to you here in a couple of weeks. Any message for those back in DuBois County, in Holland either?
I mean, congrats to Evansville, man, making it out of the regional. That's awesome. Congrats to Evansville. And I would say that's about it.
All right. Well, Colson, appreciate the time. We'll catch you live next time around on Tuesday, 2 weeks from now. As always, good luck here in the next week or so.
Yep, thank you.
Whether you're looking for home, auto, commercial, life, group health, or Medicare supplement insurance, it's Collie Insurance of Holland, Colson Montgomery's hometown. Collie Insurance, they're here to help you with all your insurance needs. They've been a trusted independent insurance agency in Southern Indiana for over 40 years. For great, exceptional service with a trusted agent, contact Scott or Chad Blessinger at Collie Insurance, 536-3548, or their partner agency, R.J. Foose, or Patoka Insurance Center in Jasper, 482-4584.
Ebo Hair TV in Ferdinand has exactly what you're looking for to enjoy your home cinema entertainment. The LG OLED Ultra Slim design with ultimate gaming, ultra-realistic picture and sound, and even greater brightness is the TV for you. Game with the ultimate power of LG OLED. Visit Ebo Hair TV at 1445 Main Street in Ferdinand for the best selection for your home entertainment. Check out the LG OLED today in the showroom at Ebo Hair TV in Ferdinand, where the service never ends.
And we welcome you back in one more time, having just heard from the man himself, Colson Montgomery, here on the Montgomery Minute on WITZ. As we heard, Colson excited just to have back-to-back series at home after Worcester. That series coming to an end went well for Colson, and now he's got the Jacksonville Jumbo Shrimp, one of the better uniform combinations, name combinations in minor league baseball, and there's a lot of good ones. Happy to do some simple things just like grocery shopping, getting into a more usual routine, I guess would be the word for a 22-year-old. We'll continue to chart his progress. Of course, this episode can be watched for free, WITZAMFM.com, and Facebook, Twitter, and also on YouTube. You can go back and watch the remainder of the series. We go back about 6 weeks, charting his progress from day one of AAA to eventually the starting shortstop of the Chicago White Sox. We'll be back next week, Tuesday morning, 9:30 a.m. on WITZ. You've been listening and watching to the Montgomery Minute.